Yes, friends, that girl is our favorite Taylor Swift. 11-year-old Taylor Swift, a Pennsylvania native, sang during a Sixers game in 2002. So cute. And now, look who she's grown into now, a world-class superstar. A gracious offer of assistance has been extended to us by the superstar Taylor Swift, who has won multiple Grammy Awards and is known as the Queen of Heartbreak Ballads. Get ready, because the update that you have been waiting for has finally arrived. All of you Swifties, get together. Now that Taylor Swift has disclosed that she is in a relationship with Travis, we are able to delve deeply into the most recent love chapter in her life. Now, pour yourself a cup of tea and wrap yourself in your favorite warm blanket, and let's take a look at how the love that Taylor and Travis shared came to an end. It came as a complete surprise when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce began a wild and fast-paced romance, which eventually developed into an incredible, unstoppable superstar partnership. Who the hell could have possibly speculated on that? They can be found in almost every single place in the world today. Furthermore, we are not the only ones who think that these two are exceptional. People who are familiar with the duo believe that they are changing the world, even in relation to one another, that they are changing the world. It has been revealed that Dave Merritt, the coach of Travis Kelce, has divulged the secret to his success. It is also noteworthy that it has a subtle vibe that is reminiscent of Taylor Swift. During an exclusive interview with K-Mac on The Sports Shop, Coach Merritt revealed all of the behind-the-scenes information regarding Tay-Tay's subtle influence on the Kangaroos. While attempting to avoid being caught by the cameras, Taylor Swift plays the role of the casual ninja who spills the beans and says she is on the team in a thoughtful manner. Why drink tea? Swift is comparable to the Chiefs in many ways. The sensation of exhilaration that Travis Kelce was experiencing was causing the team as a whole to suffer, as Coach Merritt explained. Since Travis had just entered the room with a new man, she was able to assist us. The supporters let out a collective gasp in response to what he said, which was as follows: "Did anyone notice the minute reference to a Taylor song, by the way? There is someone more appropriate." Dude, the Coach Merritt is a pro-Amorite when it comes to throwing knowledge and references to popular culture. The fact of the matter is that the Kansas City Chiefs were able to win the Super Bowl for 2 consecutive years in 2020-24 as a result of their dominance. The celebrations were transformed into a wild dance party by the presence of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Moreover, who was present at the celebration? Due to the fact that celebrations are for everyone, nobody else but Donna, Kelce's mother, was present that day. Swift and Donna were photographed together as the Chiefs celebrated their victory and claimed the Vince Lombardi trophy. They were acting as her man's ultimate cheer squad at the time these events took place. Even so, it is not the most enjoyable aspect at all. Be sure to keep your hearts open, because later that evening, the dynamic mix turned the celebration into an experience that you will never forget. It is correct, right? During the performance, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift were seen kissing, dancing, and singing a lively remix of the song Love Story. There is no adequate way to express how wonderful this is. Make sure to watch the video if you feel like your life could use a little more sweetness. To deal with it would be nearly impossible. While doing so, these two are simultaneously establishing objectives for their relationship as well as for the dance floor, irrespective of whether it is a scene from a Cinderella story, a One Tree Hill high school musical, or a scene from a romantic film about teenagers. As a result of these two, their lives are beginning to look like beautiful moments. The on-field embrace that the Chiefs shared with Swift after their victory in Super Bowl 2024 was a brilliant example of the cinematic enchantment that can be achieved. Kelce and Swift were not going to give up regardless of the fact that confetti was flying all over the field at the Baltimore Ravens game. Kind words, hugs, and kisses are well received and appreciated. A dream had come true for them, and they were living it. While they were celebrating with their friends, coaches, and teammates, Kelce grabbed Swift's arm because it was obvious that she was having a good time. It is this that is the real deal breaker. Kelce made her love for the NFL crystal clear in a video by the NFL that went viral on the internet. Before saying, "Tay, I'm going to enjoy it with the lads," he gave Swift a gentle hug and then introduced himself. It is a treasure to me. The amount is not funny to look at all. It is appropriate for everyone who admires you to shower you with collective awe. In addition to these goals, what other objectives could a partnership like this have? In addition, viewers can't get enough of it. A particular audience member commented, "This really feels like the plot of a 2004-style magazine." One might ponder the reasons behind the fact that the most famous pop singer in the world fell in love with the best football player when they were at the top of their game. The conversation continued with them saying, "I really just love her and her writing, and I really hate fixating on her relationships. However, it's so difficult to stand by them, and that was such a delightful moment." As an additional point of interest, Kelce is showing her affection, which is a significant shift for her because her previous relationships were not big fans of public displays of affection or personal displays of affection. In the game that took place on January 21st in New York against the Buffalo Bills, Travis Kelce and his friend Patrick Mahomes made 2 incredible touchdown catches. The Chiefs were playing the Bills on the road. As soon as the first touchdown was scored, Kelce performed the well-known Taylor Swift gesture of the heart with his hands. This gesture has almost become a trademark of her Fearless Eras tour performances. As a result of this, Kelce Swiftie went into a frenzy, and he also shared his Heartland narrative after the touchdown. It is important that you are aware that the most recent episode of his New Heights podcast did not solely pay tribute to T Swift. Given the circumstances, Kelce harbored resentment toward the Buffalo Bills and the fans who supported them. Due to the fact that the Bills continued to use hateful rhetoric, Kelce made the decision to repay the favor. From his perspective, "I had to share the love, baby," he said. Kelce acknowledged that some of the hate mail the stadium guy received may have been a little harsh and over the top, but she acknowledged that emotions were running high. The stadium guy was the target of a lot of hate mail. He admitted that some of the remarks were a little bit too personal. Among other things, they made disparaging remarks about my homes and even mentioned my relatives. Kelce took out her heart and, in true Kelce fashion, turned her celebration of scoring a touchdown into a message. This was done in order to combat the negative information. Furthermore, he is now obsessed with her even when she is not present in the room. At first glance, it appears that Travis Kelce is displaying his emotions on his sleeve, or more accurately, on his wrist. The player for the Kansas City Chiefs paid a tribute to Taylor Swift in a manner that was both understated and heartfelt during the recent press conference for his brother Jason's retirement. Take note of the fact that Kelce was wearing 2 friendship bracelets. In addition to this, they are somewhat similar to a brief history of his relationship with Taylor Swift. At first glance, it appears as though the initials TNT are incorporated into the first bracelet. The phrase "Hello, Taylor and Travis" is accompanied by a shimmering gold heartbeat that is positioned halfway to add a touch of romance. I would like to proceed to the second bracelet. The answer is that it is the origin of the mystery. On the basis of the glimpses and photographs, it seems as though Travis Kelce is performing with the others while remaining slightly hidden from view. And that is all there is to it. Travis Kelce is a true Swiftie who, in addition to being a football champion, makes fashion statements that are infused with a touch of mystery and romance. Keeping an eye out for the next chapter in this endearing tale of love is something you should do. His brother, Jason Kelce, appeared on the New Heights show in July of the previous year, and that was the beginning of everything. During the course of his disastrous attempt to give Taylor a personalized friendship bracelet, Travis divulged all of the juicy details of his endeavor. Travis, our boyfriend, appeared to be well prepared when he went to see Taylor Swift perform at the Eras Tour show in Oklahoma City. The phone number that he wore on a wristband was going to be shown to her by him. What a courageous move. Kelce, on the other hand, was somewhat exasperated by Taylor's stringent no-talking policies prior to or during her performances, as he expressed it. "People, that was a very difficult situation. I suppose I took it personally when she declined to meet me because he claims that she does not require the assistance of anyone else." Travis, we are feeling sorry for you. Let's get going, shall we? There is some additional information. There is a twist to this story. Swift explained in an interview that took place in December that Travis's confession on the podcast was the impetus for their initial encounter. Swift stated that everything began when Travis attacked me on his show in a manner that was extremely metal. The enchantment started at that very moment. Their relationship was kept a secret until it was discovered, but they began spending time together and began hanging out together. Who would have thought that a confession aired on a podcast would produce a love story that would be worthy of being adapted for the big screen? So, what are your thoughts on the matter? We are grateful that you watched our video. Remember to give it a like and leave a comment. Also, if you want to watch more videos, subscribe to our channel.